What's up, Team 1348? I'm the captain. I know you guys have heard of me, but you've never seen my face. I just felt like I had to make a quick video for you guys, just kind of let you know where Gabriel has started, the AMC movement, 1348 to where we are now, and then give you guys a little background about what we do behind the scenes to keep this Discord running every day. You guys are not going to believe how much work it takes on a daily basis, and I'm sure you don't even know how big our team is. It's much bigger than you guys think. So as you can see, I'm in my shop, my desk, if you will. Not all of us sit in a computer all day. No offense to you that do, but I'm a carpenter. I used to build houses, fancy houses, not no cheap ass houses. So I actually have 4 slabs or 5 slabs of cherry behind me that I was supposed to do a table for the firehouse. But guess what? 1348 has completely consumed my entire life. So that's been there like 6 months now. Just sitting there, drying, collecting dust. All right, so let's get this started. I met Gabriel in 1995. If you guys can do math, that was 27 years ago. We were in high school. We grew up in the inner city. Everything that comes along with that, we experienced, we lived through, we supported each other. Here we are today. That's for another video if you guys want it. Gabriel started his YouTube channel about 5 or 6 years ago. Many of you know that he was a big tech reviewer. His videos were outstanding, super high quality, great camera angles, lighting, mint. It's important to know, like me, Gabriel does have a lot of other interests and hobbies. He loves tech, but he was also heavy into the stock market for about 13, 14 years while this whole YouTube and review door thing was going on. He was also in the AMC movement. February 2021, the buy button got taken away. Gabriel was like, this is the first time he's ever seen this happen, and it blew his mind. He was frustrated. He didn't know what was going on. The market was just like, what is this, right? And everybody was up in arms at that point. He knew that there was already a big AMC community. There was already YouTubes out there talking about it every day, breaking down the tech analysis and all that kind of stuff. And Gabriel thought with his 13 years of experience, he also had something to say, along with he already had an established YouTube channel. So in April of 2021, 2 months after that buy button was taken away, he made his first video on AMC. I believe that was April 1st, April Fool's Day. Exactly. So as many of you out there know, he made a ton of videos pretty much every day. It does get exhausting because the reality of it was, no matter how much tech analysis or DD or drama or everything else going on, we just had to buy and hold. So I happened to fly down August 2021 just to hang out with Gabe, learn about his YouTube, because I had my own YouTube channel at that time as well. Camera angles, lighting, production, all that kind of stuff. I watched him actually film some of his AMC videos. He was top flight. He's an amazing YouTuber. He just speaks without any teleprompters or any of that other stuff. It was actually a sight to behold. He actually showed me 1 day's worth of DMs between his YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. Hundreds of DMs in 1 day. People frustrated, asking him, when's it gonna moon? When are gonna be rich? And that was always in the back of Gabriel's head, and he wanted to empower the community. He wanted to teach his skills that he did learn in the past, being a trader, and teach people who, to be honest, most people, maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, during COVID, opened up a Robinhood account, saw everybody's buying GME and AMC, and did the same thing without any clue how the market works. That's neither here nor there. Now that brings us to about July 2021. Gabriel read a Yahoo article that stated the 1348 EMA crossover was one of the more profitable crossovers since 2008. Gabriel did a ton of research, as he does. He's extremely focused. Watched a bunch of YouTube videos, read a bunch of articles, got into the books, all of that stuff. And by August 2021, he started dabbling and trading with 1348 crossover and the 920 crossover as well. He kept calling me on it. Ivan, oh my God, I'm making all kinds of money. This thing is great. He was so excited about it, and he wanted to share it with the community. He honestly felt like this was the empowerment that people needed. He wanted to teach the strategy. He was trying to figure out how he can do it aside from just the YouTube itself. Now, going into this, Gabriel knew there was going to be backlash, but he didn't realize how much the backlash would be. I can say this because I really don't care, but a lot of the AMC community has become extremely toxic. The drama, sides have been taken, Reddit, people bullying one another, bullying YouTubers. Why aren't you holding? Why are you saying this? It's all about money, people, all right? We're here to make money. Gabe's purest intention, hold AMC, which he still does. I've seen the holding. It's effing insane how much money he's got in AMC. I'm like, dude, while you are holding, he wants to empower others to still trade, make money, feed your family, pay your bills. It was honestly that simple. What has transpired? It honestly has broken my heart sometimes. I've talked to him hundreds of times about this. It bothers him, you know? His intentions were pure. It's gotten insane. So is social media. So is the world when you're talking about people's money, right? January 2022, the Discord is born, right? It was very primitive at that point. Again, Gabriel's a one-man show, trying to do all this by himself. Shortly after that, I believe February or March, is when TMI and STV joined in. Shortly after that, he called in for me and my buddy Andrew. Just a little background history. Me and Gabriel, friends since 1995. Me and Andrew, friends since our birth, literally. All right? All three of us hung out in our formative years, partying, clubbing, the pains and gains of life, and all of that. It was almost the universe putting us all back together as we all had different skills, techniques, and we were going to assemble an amazing team. So here we are, July something, 2022. The Discord is popping. We've rejuvenated a lot of it. As you guys have learned from those that were here since the beginning, the strategy has evolved. Obviously, the 1348 cross is the first point. We've got the RSI, the MACDs, the 200 EMAs. We got support and resistance, etc., etc. It has evolved, which it should. Right? People are printing, people are having a great time, and it's a fantastic place to be in right now. We're all pumped. More so, we're happy for the community, and we do understand a lot of people have come from the AMC and GME world, and we're just trying to help you guys make money while everybody's waiting for the infamous moon. Is it going to happen? I don't know. That's not my forte. Christmas Story, best movie ever. If you don't like it, we can't be friends. All right, so let's kind of break down the Discord, right? We have a lot of people working with us. Obviously, the core is the three YouTubers. We got Review Dork, STV, and TMI. They bring their own brands, their own ways of doing things, their own personalities. Gabriel's obviously Gabriel, all right? He's a 40-something, crazy Puerto Rican, living life on the edge. I hate his slogan. You know what it is. That's Gabriel. His spontaneity is why he's so successful, but it's also why he drives me freaking crazy. Then we got STV. He's the fresh out of college, J. Crew looking kid, really smart guy, big options guy. He joined the squad. Then you got TMI, the Canadian sensation. He's all about TA, technical analysis. He brings the mid-30 guy, if you will. All right? So you guys can see it. We got a white guy, a Spanish guy, a black guy. The Spanish guy's 40, the white guy's 20-something, and TMI's the early 30s, all right? Everybody's covered. Cool, right? Awesome. Then you got the CTO, Chief Technical Officer. That's L. Andy G. That guy's a freaking genius with programming, computer stuff, websites, Discords, the algorithm bots, and all that yippity-yappity computer talk crap that I have no clue about. That's his forte. He is so important to this entire organization. His ass ain't going anywhere. Then you got me. I've got a long background, construction, firefighting, managing people, foot and ass, all of that kind of stuff. And that's kind of what Gabriel brought me in as. Also, I'm kind of representative of the typical consumer. I understand stocks. I myself have been trading about 3 or 4 years now. I understand the market, and I'm also a trader, but I don't want to sit at a computer every day. So my general responsibilities are management of the team, a liaison between everybody. People complain to me about this. That person needs to do that. They complain back. So I'm kind of the middleman trying to organize, manage, and get everybody on the same page. When people are slacking, which they do, I got to do the old foot in the ass. Sometimes it comes a little aggressive. It is what it is. That's kind of how I was raised. That's how we get shit done. Coming from the construction, real estate investment, and the fire industry, we don't have time for soft people. It is what it is. Sorry. So, typical day. Right about 7 a.m., my phone's already chirping. We've got a group text between the 5 of us, right? They're talking about what stocks are popping off, what happened in the financial news that night, what's the plan for today, all that kind of stuff. Bada, 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 my phone's chirp, 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 chirp. This goes on all day, people. Like all day. Even while they're streaming, you might see them look down sometimes. Yeah, sometimes they might be buying some trades, but a lot of times we're just talking shit on our group text. All right? Then there's a group text between me, Andrew, and Gabriel, kind of running the whole company as a whole. Gabriel's boss man, and Andrew's handling all the technical stuff, which is massive amount of work. I don't even know how much you guys realize how much work he puts in on a daily basis for just the Discord while having a secondary job as well. And all of his interactions with Algo, it's a ton of work, right? Then myself, I also handle the legal. I deal with the attorneys, the accountants, all that kind of stuff. Certifications, all the government stuff. It's just a lot that we have to do every day and things we're staying on top of. And a lot of us don't know exactly the process for all these things, but we're learning as we go. So we do make mistakes, but we are bouncing ideas and help off one another. And then we have our people, like I spoke earlier, we have Diana in the Discord, which I know all you people love. She works her ass off in the Discord, answering questions and helping you people out. She talks to me. She also talks with Andy and with Gabe throughout the day. That's the whole thing. And as I mentioned earlier, Algo usually deals with Andrew pretty much specifically, and he also deals with Gabe. So there's a lot here, and we do have extra people working for us, just doing different tasks and things of that nature. And you guys know how this works, right? The typical day is at 8:45, 9 a.m. STV jumps in. He does his pre-market stream. 10 a.m. to 11, Gabriel's doing his stream. Then you got the 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock, Gabe and TMI. All right, so I'm watching all these streams during the day, making sure they're not saying things they're not supposed to on the legal aspect. Trying to keep them on task. I know the jokes get heavy, as you guys know, almost too heavy, where I want to keep the education paramount. That was my biggest thing with this whole Discord, is the education being paramount. So when Gabriel kind of brought me in, I was like, the education sucks. We need to get the curriculum, which they've worked on, and we keep adding videos per se. And then after the streams are done, again, the group text is popping off, new ideas. This financial news, did you guys check out this stock? How much did you make on this stock? Did you see that play? Blah, 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 all day long. Intertwined with me talking to Andrew, me talking to Gabriel. Gabe and I FaceTime 2 to 3 times a day, and I'm not exaggerating, pretty much every day, even on the weekends, maybe once Saturday and Sunday. And then after all those sweet group texts, 7 days a week, then we have weekly and sometimes bi-weekly Zoom meetings. So now we're all staring at each other and talking about the same stuff we talked about during the week and what our plans are and what this guy does, and we call each other out, and sometimes we argue, and sometimes I yell, and it is what it is, right? We're starting a business. We have extremely high expectations. We want to create the best product for you guys out there. So there's a lot on the line, and there's a lot of reputation on the line, and this is extremely important to us. There's a lot going on here. We need you guys to understand that. This Discord is changing lives, but at the same time, there's thousands of people part of this Discord, so it's tough to answer everybody's questions on a daily basis, along with everything else that we do. We do try our best. There's also the social media aspect. I run the majority of the Twitter posts, and I also do the Instagram. And speaking of Instagram, can you guys go on the IG and at least follow us? I only got like 280 followers, for crying out loud. Come on. Give me a break over here. With that being said, there's literally thousands of people that need questions and help every day. And we've got a small team. We get overwhelmed. We still have our personal lives. Most of us have children. Some of us significant others. And there's other things that we would like to do, but we're completely swamped. So we're doing our best. We're trying to get this all locked in for you people. We love the community. We love the vibe. We love the printing. And you know what? You guys are sick. That Shoot the Shit channel, degenerates. I kind of like it. But still, you guys are sick. But it's a beautiful thing. We want to be the best Discord out there, period. There's no other way to say that. Gabe's assembled an amazing team. Again, we all have our different strengths and weaknesses. We play off each other extremely well. We fight a lot. Trust me on that. But it's just because we want the best product for you people, and we want this thing to continue to grow, and we want to change lives. And that's honestly the purpose of this thing, stock education. I'm an average Joe, like many of you out there. We went to school, went to high school, maybe went to college, got blue collar jobs. We never learned about the market. It was untouchable. It was for rich people. All right. It was for Wall Street. It was for hedgies. And why can't we take that power back? They've made the stock market untouchable. We're chiseling away on all of that stuff, man. Right? We're learning. We're growing. We're studying these charts. We're building these algorithms. We got this. So with that being said, if you guys have any other questions or you want me to make videos on anything else, just give me a comment or send me a DM, man. I'm open to it. If you made it this far, thanks for your time, people. Keep printing. Peace.